in Iowa for his first face-to-face Sunday morning interview as a candidate.
Now we're there, and you have ISIS. And I said this was going to happen. I said Iran will take over Iraq, which is happening, as sure as you're sitting there, and ISIS is taking over a lot of the oil in certain areas of Iraq. And I said, you take away their wealth. You go and knock the hell out of the oil, take back the oil. We take over the oil, which we should have done in the first place.
It's going to take ground troops.
If you
what you're talking about is ground troops,
okay.
Maybe 25,000?
We're going to circle it. We're going to have so much money. And what I would do with the money that we make, which would be tremendous, I would take care of the soldiers that were killed, the families of the soldiers that were killed, the soldiers, the wounded warriors that are, I love them. And they're walking all over the streets of New York, all over the streets of every city without arms, without legs, and worse than that. And I would take care of them. They paid a big price.
America should take over these oil fields. Shouldn't be given to the Iraqis?
Well, we can give them something, but we should definitely take back money for our soldiers.
I'll argue on social policies that you're not a real conservative.
The primary reason we're with Saudi Arabia is because we need the oil. Now we don't need the oil so much. And if we let our people really go, we wouldn't need the oil at all, and we could let everybody else fight it out.
What deal can you come up with that wouldn't give Iran money?
Saudi Arabia is going to need help. Like it or don't like it, people have backed Saudi Arabia. What I really mind, though, is we back it at tremendous expense. We get nothing for it, and they're making $1 billion a day.
We do have a running theme here. You believe the U.S. should. You're okay with the.
They are going to be such a wealthy, such a powerful nation. They're going to have nuclear weapons. They are going to take over parts of the world that you wouldn't believe. And I think it's going to lead to nuclear holocaust. And I will say this. The people that negotiated that deal, namely Kerry and his friends, are incompetent.
With the U.S. being the world's police,
we should at least be reimbursed by these in the first place.
It's going to take ground troops.
If what
you're talking about is ground troops,
okay.
Maybe 25,000.
We're going to circle it. We're going to circle it. We're going to have so much money. And what I would do with the money